Well, hello again. This is another little short video. This one is playing about with merging. Merging is joining 2 or 3 or 4, whichever case it may be, programs together to make them run in one unison. And I've got some more for that. But before that, I do get a lot of calls as regards this HM7000. Now, as you know, I can link from my PC to your PC. I can set up your RailMasters, I can set up your track plans, I can set up your locos and all that. I can do that, but you can't do it with the HM7000 because the HM7000 comes on an iPad or a phone, and I can't link to that. So for those people having problems, there is a Facebook page. If I come down here, go to my Facebook page here, which is here. Forget this one for a minute. There is a site on here if you want to go to it, which is Hornby HM7000 and RailMaster Users Group. And any problems or quick questions, if you put it to them, I'm a member of this, and you can sort it out from there. But as it goes, I can't link to you, so I can't sort it out like I can with RailMaster. I have actually now got 6. I've got my Pride of Crew there. I've got my Deltic there. That was the latest. That was the new one I bought. I've got my Class 73. I've got my Class 24 Experiment there. I've got my Class 52 here, and this is the latest one I've just done, which is my Royal Army Corps one. The trouble is with a lot of these, the decoder is the actual speaker. Now, this is an old train, and what it has to go a Ringfield motor in there, but right at the back there is a little ledge there, and you can put the speaker on there. Before you buy these HM7000s, look at your loco, take it apart, and see whether you can laterally fit. Because first of all, the decoders are larger than the normal decoders, but it's a speaker and it's box. Now, that one I managed to do all right, and that one I've done. My Deltic was already fitted, and I managed to fit that one there. But I've got quite a few trains around here which are no way can I do it. I take the top off, and I can get and put the decoder in, but I can't get the speaker. And the only way is the battery box down here, and take that off and feed it through there. That is the only way. But there again, they're 60 odd pound a piece. I can't afford them at this present moment with the crisis on, because my mortgage has quadrupled with the interest rate. Until that goes down, I'm a bit stuck really. You know, I did have that one there as a birthday present, but other than that, I can't do much about them. So one of the things is the difference between what we have a problem with is with RailMaster is quite decent. Now, if I go to here on here, now as you see, if I now go to settings, let's go to settings. Let's go to this one there. Right. I just see my ones are there, right? Now, the difference between this and that is the fact that I can start this train off and running here, but then I have to switch it to another train there to set that one off. That one then is not controllable because it's going round. If you want to stop this one, you've got to jump back to this one and do that. Whereas with RailMaster, you can get 6 locos all at once. It's easy to control them straight off this. So you can do that one or that one or that one. You can do all the 6 or whatever it may be. Also, you do them in groups. This one is called demo. So any trains that I'm going to be running on a video, they're only sitting here. So I haven't got to go through 76 locos to find which one it is I've got to do and scroll up and down them. So it's a bit of a problem there. So that is the difference, and really the decoders themselves are actually brilliant. When you think for 60 quid, 65 quid, depends where you get them from, you can get a decoder, whereas a normal sound decoder is going to cost you 120 quid. So you can get 2 of these for the price of 1. So they are that. Now then, what has actually happened with this thing here is if I actually just go and put that into Bluetooth there for a minute, like that. If I now go down here to profiles, down here, like this. These are the original, some of the original ones and extra ones they put in. But what they've got now, they've got the TSX ones, which are in some of my locos. They're now on the system. There's quite a few in there. Look, quite a load of them in there. Look, see, like this. Look, see. The only thing is the difference between this and the HM7000 is the fact that you have to use a dongle, which is electric, which is about £40, and you can only use that if you've got a system where you've got the ExpressNet sockets on the back. Now my Elite, it sits over the back there it is, look, see it? That has got them in. Select's got it. Remember, this is Hornby, so they're only really they want to produce stuff for the Hornby market. Now, if you've got an E-Link, you can't do it because you haven't got that. So you can only do it if you've got a Select and or an Elite. Now, another problem with that is that if you've got the trains with a 4-digit code, the Select doesnn't work. It's the way it works. It's a cheap mode. So it's only in the Elite mode that does it. I presume if, like I know, it's the Z21s have got ExpressNet, I don't know, but it's a dongle, it's a Bluetooth, and you have to link it. This is HM7000. The other one is, I think it's 7040 or something like that. Now the problem with that is when you with the HM7000 you download the sound files, the CVs and the functions. With the other one, with the dongle, you can't download the sound files. You've got to use the sound file which is in the TSS decoder. Also, you can't read the CVs. You've got to do it as you do like with RailMaster, or otherwise do it on the program track. But you can do the functions. So you can actually now add TSS locomotives onto your system if you want to. I'm not going to do that. What it is with mine is that mine, which sits on here, I'll just put that one back again because I need to put that one back to up here a minute, back to DCC mode or whatnot. The thing with it is that once I've programmed the trains, I don't use the iPad or nothing like that. Everything I run off my RailMaster system here, because as you see, I do all my programming, everything else up here. So that's what I do. Now then, one of the things that I love doing is doing programming and stuff like that. Now, I've got about 120 programs in this system here. If I just go to here and just go to this, look at these, look at this lot. Look at them. Now, what I do is I do a lot of most of my trains got programs to do certain things. Now, what I'm going to demonstrate now for you is I've done a program for that one there, and I've done a program for that one there. I've also got a program for that one to come round to here, and then another program to go back again. But what I've actually done is I've merged that one and that one together, and I've merged those two together. And they're quite simple to do. I'll just show you what you've got to do. So if you actually go to here, like this, and we now go to here, and we'll say what should we use? Call our run, like this one, right? Call our run, which is that, right? Now, and to merge, you can put them where you want, but it's either put it at the top so they both start up together, or put it underneath so one will run after the other one as such. You can do it that way around. Now, to merge it, you go on here like this, click that, go down here, and there's a little box down here and it says merge. And you say, yes, I want to merge it. You say, click that, and what it'll do, it'll bring you up your files. Now, if I now go to down here, look at these like this. So if I now go down to the class 29 program here, and click this here, and then click this, what it's done now, it's put the other trains in, like that. So there's the first one. The second one will run after that one's finished. You can do it that way, or you can put it at the top. You know, what you've got to remember though, is to change that name, because otherwise the program you've just originally got, it'll wipe it out. So you have to say call our run, plus the class 29, or the first way you want to do it. That is all you do. Now if I just click this out, because I don't want that. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to demonstrate those two particular programs. So what I'm going to do is this one here, because remember I've got Pro. So with Pro I can put these little trains in. These are all little programs. This isn't all of them, this is some that I normally run. So this one here is going to be the Royal Army Corps and also the Westerner. So if I just click this now, this is now, there's that one started up as well, there. That one's now starting up.
The next train to depart on platform 2 will be the 10:15 Holiday Special Service to Leeds, calling at Rochester, Denstone, Alton Towers, Oakham, Kingsley and Throgford, Tonsell, Cheddleton, Leeds Brook Hall, and Leeds only. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
This is going to go, turn his light out, and away he goes. And as this one's going now, you'll hear the carriage is closed. You hear the guard's whistle. You hear the whole whistle off that. This one's still going round. Now as it happens, there's that one coming round here. As it gets round here, that's going to kick off now. And away it goes. Now that shouldn't do that. That's going to throw the program out a bit. This one's going to be here, but it gives the idea it has just been working. This one's coming down here to slow. That one. So by rights, this one should come round here by rights.
The next train to arrive on platform 2
Yeah.
terminates here.
That's it down in the door cab, there's the cab door on, this will now turn off. And that's that one. So what I do now, I'll show you the other one. So what I've first got to do is to turn the points. I haven't done a program for this bit, but what I'll do is just, I'll put the I'll just shift this one out of the way. We take him just over the crossing. So this one's got 2 or 3 little programs for it. What I'll do is just turn this one off again now so we can actually do the other one. So now we're going to do that one. So with that one, on here, this one here is the actual one from station to station, and then this one here is going back again. But what I've done, I've got the merge one, which is there. So I'll click that now. Trains come on. There it comes. And by right, the edge of that coach there should stop there. As I say, I do these programs all the time, I know exactly where they're supposed to be. Hang on, right on the edge. Now, what happened with this originally, that would come round here like that engine would turn off. Then I'd start it up again to do the other one. But what I've done, I've taken out the on and off in the middle of the two. This is why it takes a little bit of time for it to go, because I've just taken those 2 out of it. So now it's just going to go back. Let's go back into the station. Well, the points will change and that will turn off. Right, done. All we've got to do with this one now is to start this one up again, put it in reverse, get rid of a toot, and bring it back again. There it comes. Put the points back again. And that's it. So I say that one had its own program to go to here and then back again. These have got their own program. So I can run them as they are, or I can actually run them like this. But also, of course, I can do this. Go to here to schedule. Now that one which I've done, which is these two here, is sitting there for 11 o'clock. So what I can do with that, if I just click, this is the one you always have to remember. If the green ticks in, at 11 o'clock this lot will kick in. So what I'm going to do is do that, and do that. And then I just click this little button here. That changes that ready. Now what it's going to do now is going to do that run again. Right, that's this, I'll start it up again. And then what I can do after that, I've timed that, I think it's 2 minutes 20 seconds. for this program to run itself. You check that because you start at 11 o'clock. You can check what time it actually finishes, and then you can do the next one afterwards.
Holiday Special Service 2, Leeds, Calling Out, Rochester, Denstone, Alton Towers, Oakenhall, Kingsley and Crawford, Thompson.
And what I'm going to do with this is actually take this out of here, do that,
This train is formed of.
and what I'm going to do is do this, turn these on.
When boarding this train.
That's just to demonstrate how to do it. But that's how it is to do merging. So I'm saying the thing is my merging, I've got those two trains running together. I don't have to control them, they're both going on their own. So I'm saying I've also got the 268 over there. So if I actually just drop this down a bit and bring the points in there and go over here to do here and go around to 68s. It won't let me do it. And what I can do is actually those two are together. Now one thing is with these HM7000 decoders is 5 and 6, CV5 and 6 are in on these. Now the normal Hornby decoders haven't got it. That's the ordinary decoder and the TTS decoder haven't got CV5 and 6. Those are the controlling factors on trains. Those two there, if I put them on RailMaster as normal, and say put it to 50 mile an hour, those go round like a bullet. But the speed curve, which is 5 and 6, they now control so that they all come round here at 50 mile an hour. And the reason for that is also is that when we've got the trains like this, and we actually put them with the speeds in, I'll just pick a particular train on here just to show you what I mean, like this. Let it come up. Now what we've got here is this 24 here, right. That one is cruise speed at 30, shunt at 8, which is controlled by there. Now with the speed curve, what happens is if you push this up to 80 mile an hour, that train will still do 30 mile an hour because you control it by the CVs. And that's one thing you can do with it. Now, one little problem I see with the HM7000 is you've got to use a slider to operate the train. Now, when you like mine all set basically about 50 mile an hour. Now the thing is I can't get that on there to 50 mile an hour every time. I'd have to start fiddling around with the slider to get it right. But of course, with RailMaster, you don't need to because you've got the shunt and the cruise. So my cruise is set at 50. I press the cruise and it'll do 50 mile an hour. I haven't got to mess around with sliders. And that's one good thing with the RailMaster system. You have got this shunt and cruise system. But also, I've got the mouse here. I can operate them by the mouse as well. But that's the main thing is there is a lot of difference. The HM7000 decoders I think are brilliant. I've got no problems with them. But they have got their other side of it, as you might call it, where you can't do certain things. But as I say, I've got no problem with them. I love them. As regards the RailMaster update and the other thing I know about, it's a little while since I actually had word off them. They were just waiting for a couple of meetings or something, I presume with Hornby themselves, and then this gear is going to come to me, and then we'll be able to see what the new system's going to be, and also the new updates. So I'm always here. So I'm saying I've got not much to talk about really these days. I've done everything. This is the 199th video. So that everything to do with RailMaster is in any of those videos. All you have to do is to put in Hornby RailMaster, Brian Hughes, and at the end of it, whatever the subject, like Colbert Motors, logo settings, HM7000, what it might be, and you'll bring you up on the list where they all are. So I'm always here. Very rare I'm away these days anyway, because I can't go anywhere, only up the railway shop, which I do on a weekly or fortnightly basis, and go shopping. That's until about dinner time. After dinner I'm always here. So if you want me, I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is there at the bottom of here. Also there's a little donation button there if anybody wants to donate to my channel. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye!